Today, AI can write essays, create images, talk like a human, make music, summarize meetings, generate videos, and sometimes confidently lie like a student who forgot to study. But how did we get here? AI did not appear suddenly one morning wearing sunglasses and saying, "I am the future." The idea started a long time ago. In the 1940s and 1950s, computers were very basic. They were huge machines that could do calculations. Not laptop huge. More like, this computer needs its own bedroom huge. Scientists started asking a big question: can machines think? One famous scientist, Alan Turing, suggested a test. If a machine could talk so well that humans could not tell whether it was a person or a computer, maybe we could call it intelligent. Basically, the first AI challenge was, can a computer pass as that one friend who replies with suspiciously perfect grammar? Then, in 1956, the term artificial intelligence was officially born at a conference called the Dartmouth Conference. This was the moment people said, let's build thinking machines. Very casual, just inventing the future over a meeting. Meanwhile, most of us can't even decide what to eat for dinner. Early AI was rule-based. That means programmers gave computers instructions like, if this happens, do that. For example, if the user says hello, reply hello. If the user asks for weather, show weather. If the user asks about feelings, immediately panic. These systems were useful but limited. They could only follow rules humans wrote. So if something unexpected happened, the AI would basically stare into space. Then came expert systems in the 1970s and 1980s. These programs were designed to act like human experts in specific areas, like medicine, finance, or engineering. They were like digital consultants, very smart in one narrow area, but useless outside it. Ask it about diagnosing a disease, it might help. Ask it how to make tea, and it might recommend a blood test. Then AI hit problems. Computers were not powerful enough. Data was limited. Expectations were too high. People thought AI would become super intelligent quickly. Spoiler, it did not. This led to periods called AI winters. That means funding and excitement dropped. Basically, AI went from future of humanity to maybe call us later. But AI did not disappear. In the 1990s and 2000s, machine learning became more important. Instead of giving computers every rule, we gave them data and let them learn patterns. This was a huge shift. Old AI was like, here are the rules, follow them. Machine learning was like, here are 10 million examples, good luck. And somehow, it worked. AI started improving in things like speech recognition, spam filters, search engines, recommendations, and image recognition. That is why YouTube knows you watched one cooking video and suddenly thinks you are opening a restaurant. Then came deep learning. Deep learning uses artificial neural networks, inspired loosely by the human brain. Do not worry, it is not a real brain. It is more like a giant pattern-finding machine. Deep learning became powerful because computers got faster, data became massive, and GPUs helped process information quickly. GPUs were originally popular for gaming. So yes, the same technology that helped people play video games also helped build modern AI. Gamers accidentally helped create the future. Finally, a valid excuse for 12 hours of gaming. In 2012, deep learning became famous when AI got much better at recognizing images. Then AI started getting better at understanding language, translating text, recognizing speech, and generating content. In 2017, a major breakthrough happened: the Transformer model. No, not Optimus Prime. Transformers are a type of AI architecture that became the foundation for modern language models. They are very good at understanding relationships between words. For example, in the sentence, "The dog chased the ball because it was excited," AI needs to understand that "it" probably means the dog, not the ball. unless the ball is excited, which would be concerning. Transformers made AI much better at language. This led to large language models, also called LLMs. These models are trained on huge amounts of text and learn how words, ideas, and patterns connect. That is how tools like ChatGPT can answer questions, write stories, explain concepts, help with coding, and create content. But remember, these models do not think like humans. They predict language based on patterns. Very impressive patterns, but still patterns. That is why AI can sound brilliant one second and completely confused the next. It is like having a genius assistant who occasionally says, "The moon is made of cheese, according to my calculations." Today, AI is everywhere. It helps doctors study scans. It helps businesses answer customers. It helps creators make videos. It helps students learn. It helps people write emails that sound polite instead of emotionally exhausted. And now AI can create images, voices, music, code, and videos. We call this generative AI because it generates new content. This is the AI people are most excited about today. But the evolution is not over. AI is moving from simple chatbots to assistants that can use tools, browse information, write code, analyze data, control apps, and help complete real tasks. So the journey of AI looks like this. First, computers followed rules. Then they learned from data. Then they used deep learning to recognize complex patterns. Then transformers made language AI powerful. And now generative AI can create, explain, summarize, and assist. AI did not become smart overnight. It took decades of ideas, failures, breakthroughs, more failures, more breakthroughs, and probably many scientists drinking too much coffee. So when people say AI came out of nowhere, remember, AI has been growing for more than 70 years. It just finally got good enough that your boss, your teacher, your cousin, and your WhatsApp group all started talking about it. And that is the story of how AI evolved. From giant calculators to chatbots that can write poetry, generate images, help with work, and still somehow fail at counting fingers in pictures. Progress is beautiful. Stay tuned and subscribe. This is just the beginning to be a pro.